So resource cache loot boxes have received a considerable nerf over their eye-watering level of difficulty up until now, reducing the wave count from 5 to 3, increasing XP awarded from spawned enemies by 5 times, with a 20% health restoration to the resource cache after completing each wave, and apparently a higher chance of improved loot, with a complete removal of those pesky neophytes. The question is, how easy are they now? Are they possibly even too easy? And is the loot worth the squeeze? So we're going to kick off things nice and simple with something maybe you'd have pretty early on enough. A Valwyn, of course, a possible shoulder pet Gloon, and rocking one primitive saddled Ocedon with a fairly easy to obtain 30k health and 600 melee. But of course, note that saddle in particular. I know a lot of you out there still trying to get these. Could this possibly be a way? So, making sure we've got all of our 6 Ocedons at the ready. Is one Ocedon enough to do the job? I think initially we'll attempt to shoot some ice in each direction. And we can see, yeah, that's that third. What the hell? And apparently the creatures fall on top of you, but that was very easy to get shot of. With Desmodus coming in and now making a real beeline towards the resource cache. You can see that. They seem to be way more aggressive than they used to. But yeah, easy enough to pull off, I guess. Making sure to whistle aggressive. I just realise I'm using half a job here. And yeah, I'd say possibly an Ocedon's not even needed. And we've got the Valwyn over there just going to town, getting some work in. Yeah, I mean, the Ocedon and Valwyn combo alone are doing quick work of this. Without the absolute barrage of neophytes coming this way, this is relatively simple to do, yeah. With the last wave up now, are we going to have any difficulty with this? And if you don't know, I do believe Desmodus can't pick you off the back of an Ocedon, which I think makes this a definite good choice. Because if one of those had picked me, this would have got a little bit more hairier. And oh, there it is. There's the alpha. Oh, very attainable. Hey, night and day easier from what it was before. It's pretty incredible how much of a difference this is. And that's Gamma, at least. Okay, a few more left to go. But yeah, one Ocedon and a Valwyn making short work. Noticing we're getting a second alpha this time. But able to keep that thing at bay. With the event now complete, that's it. Done. And what rewards do we get to receive for this? Let's see. Yeah, not bad. Notably, a difference from before. There's at least a few other things and resources this time. A few traits to obtain there. Of course, lesser traits being Gamma, it's come to be expected. Some bullets and ammo, we can see. But it's Gamma, right? We're not going to expect too much from that. And to be fair, how easy it was to run, I'm impressed that's what we get, really, now. It makes it an absolute doddle to get some quick resources. And worth it alone for the traits, for some quick and early traits to get you more buffed up for later challenges, without a doubt. Totally worth doing now if you run by one. If you don't know where these are located, I'll throw up a little image now of every single location we found so far. And stick around to the end, as we'll do several of these so you can see what the differences in loot are if you keep doing them. But on to beta, and we'll do the same setup once again. A primitive leveled Ocedon with the same stats as you saw before. A Valwyn army, a singular Valwyn with its multiple clones, and of course the Gloon once again. So, is this achievable with the same sort of Ocedon? Get some icicles down, and yeah, they're ramping up a notch. We're just protecting that resource cache as best as we can. And I will admit, I'm betting on PvP you can hurt these resource cache loot boxes yourself. We're playing with PvE settings here, I think. Almost feels like I must have some boosted settings. I feel like I'm killing these too easy, but whilst, yeah, 42 and 44 are pretty good stats on an Ascended, I think this is definitely attainable. It's fascinating as well as it turns out people actually have figured out that Gloons are, without question, a great choice against Neophytes. We've now learned ourselves that if you've got a Gloon in your shoulder, they're not too bad to take out. Whilst initially seemed impossible, we're certainly slowly learning the way. All right, here come some bigger boys now. I'd love to check out what their levels are, but not the time for that. But yeah, I mean, they're putting up much more of a fight now. But this is definitely still attainable. It's wild how much of a difference this is from the previous iterations. I mean, we've yet to see what Wave 3 is, I guess. Maybe that's going to be a bit tougher. And we're certainly taking a bit more of a lick. We can see our health taking a bit of a hit there. But we're hanging in there with this primitive saddle. I've noticed a Valwyn died. That could be a problem for us for the final wave, but defended at least. I'm getting a bit concerned to see what Wave 3 is going to be all about. Force heal meat all the way up, so we're ready with our full 30k health. So now you can have an idea of level. This Gigantopithecus is 172. Is that the average level that we're seeing then with these on beta? How are we going to get on now with Valwyn? I think at the very least we're going to throw down ice right here. Cover all bases. Anything coming from all directions. Is that an Alpha Rex? That's an Alpha Rex. Okay, this is going to get a bit tougher now. Oh yeah, this might not be doable. Especially as everything's now alpha buffed. Oh, we might be in for a bit of issue now. Oh yeah. Oh, it steps up now, dudes. Alright, let's back up, try and take the heat off us. Maybe we can try and kill the Alpha Rex from behind. Oh, but yeah, they're hurting now. Oh, they're hurting now. And that resource cache is taking an absolute beating. Oh, yeah. Oh, it stepped up now, dude. This might be the end. We might have to step it up after all. There was me feeling a bit too confident. Oh, look at that. Yeah, wow. Unless I can try and keep stuffing up. There's no way. Absolutely no way. We're about to die. The resource cache is gone. Damn. Well, well, well. Right, so let's try that again, but this time with a mate pair of Ascended, still with primitive saddled, but this time imprinted, so having those marginal extra stats. And just for example, we're rocking now quite a chunky more bit of health there, and certainly surpassing that melee on at least that one there, with this one having a just chunk more melee on this one. So here comes the wave. Hopefully sticking close to each other best as we can. Valwyn's off on his own, doing his own little thing once again. I think having that Valwyn close by is a definite requirement. That bleed definitely hurting us this time around. To be fair, the Valwyn over there just absolutely slaughtering enemies. Look at that thing go. And the Valwyn's definitely looking a little bit ropey down there. So this time we'll chill out. Make sure the Valwyn gets completely refilled in health. Oh, and if you're curious, stats on the Valwyn is rocking 7k health and 600 melee. with that wave now complete. Right, let's go. Certainly keeping things at bay this time. Being slightly separated by the Ascended, but just keeping in range for that mate boost. And kicking out some fantastic melee. Certainly a hairier wave 2, but we know wave 3 is going to be the one. Luckily for us, there's a few enemies out there that are stuck, so we'll use that opportunity to heal the Valwyn once again. Let's quickly heal up the Valwyn before the final and third wave. Well, here we go. Alpha Rex, here we come. Dirty Manners starting the fight. I don't know whether those are part of it or wild. There we go, 180. Big Manners there. And there's an alpha buff somewhere. Where is it? It's a Carno this time. No Rex. So it looks like it's pure RNG on what alpha you're going to get. Naturally, a Carno, whilst it will bleed, you can keep at bay with an Octodon. It's got no interest in bleeding us. So that's a big one. The difference between having a Rex and having a Carno is night and day. Yeah. With a wonder, are we going to get a second alpha pop up? Oh, there it is. Naturally bleeding, which is going to hurt. That's the Alpha Carno taken care of. With some nice chunky XP coming our way from that as well. Valwyn did die, unfortunately. But we're pretty secure. We've only 3 left and 3 creatures that are stuck on the outskirts. With the Octodons fairly unscathed. Okay, this one's looking a bit ropey. Took a bit of bleed damage. Oh, took a lot of bleed damage off that Carno. Good grief. But the loot! What are we getting? Alright. This time around, we can see a considerable amount more of resources. BPs. Nice to see. More traits. Still lesser traits, though. No advancement on those. A Behemoth Gate and some Silicate. Not really a jump up from that Gamma, to be honest. It feels like it's possibly even worse. I guess maybe there's some RNG, obviously, to what loot we've just got here. And to be fair, I want to see what happens if we get the Rex instead with this setup. So, let's try that. And that's the Rex. Here we go, right. I think the best game here is probably me to push up on the Alpha Rex as quick as I can. The Valwyn is already dead. Oh yeah, that Rex makes it a little bit tougher, doesn't it? Jeez, Valwyn already bust up, dude. Trying to keep that mate boost. But keep that Alpha Rex at bay, if we can. But they are decimating the resource cache this time. Oh, jeez. I don't know what the best play is here. Oh, that Rex is close. Trying to keep that Rex at bay. Oh my god, we just got Microraptors. Or Pelovian, I'm not sure, one of them. That Rex is definitely putting up a fight. Trying to keep the loot box from being hurt, but that Rex needs to go down. The Gloon's going to help, most definitely. And that's the Dimorph just taking out my armor. Oh, thank God. One more Dimorph. I don't like that Octodon's on his own over there. Oh, and he's dead. Oh, that's me dead to the Dimorph. Bloody hell. Oh, my God. Well, now we know if you get the Rex, this is a tougher... Oh, my God. The Gloon's gone as well. And that's me dead again to the Dimorph. Jeez. Just trying to keep that Rex at bay. I'm killing that cache. We managed to get rid of the Dimorph now. We might just do this like this. But that is tight. Getting the Alpha Rex is a completely different game. Luckily, we've got that knockback to keep that Rex from destroying this resource cache. But look at the state of it. I'm trying my hardest to just kill the monkeys and keep that knockback on the Rex at the same time. One false move there and it could be game. Just keeping those claps going. Oh, there we go. There we go. Just me and the Rex now. Oh, there we go. That is tight. Jeez. That is tough. With hopefully better loot. I wonder if having the Alpha Rex rewards you better loot as a result. And yeah, it kind of does. I don't know. Was it a fluke The fact that we got a cursed metal hatchet is nice, kind of nice there. A fabricated sniper rifle BP of 146, lovely to see. And that's it in the terms of extra gear, some assault rifles there, as well as some weapons and more resources. Okay. Yeah, I think in that instance, definitely an improved saddle. Primitive, as you saw, didn't quite cut the mustard. So let's step it up for Alpha. So here we go, the big one. Alpha resource cache. And this time we're going to have 4 Ocedons, all with just shy of 100 armor saddles. Again, the Valwyn and a slightly higher melee gloon. Just for your reference, once again, we're rocking that similar sort of health and melee, and there's those saddles from the very hard to find Ocedon BPs. I know you're struggling to find out there at the moment. Is this enough? Here we go. We've got all bases covered. Here they come. Alright. Much higher levels. 275 we're looking at there. Woo! Big levels. Sort of comparable to OSDs now. Definitely putting up a bit more of a fight. Hoping 4 might do the job. I think Ocedons are great for these, just because of their sheer scale, crowd control, ability to knock back, your ability to not get picked off these things. Certainly making short work of at least round 1. But we know it steps up a notch on wave 3. Right, seeing that we've got a few dinos stuck either end once again, we'll use this opportunity to make sure we're all healed and set ready for the next one. Here they come. Oh, and we've got Ocedons inbound. Holy crap. A lot of Ocedons inbound. Really want these guys to come down here. Looks like our Valwyn's decided to go fight the Ocedons on his own. Woo! Oh, it goes up a notch now. Jeez. 287 Ocedons. Oh, the Valwyn's already dead. This is wave 2. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm worried it's going to get very spicy in the last wave. Well, that's the Ocedons taken care of. And there's that Desmodus trying to pick me. This is why the Ocedon is a great choice. But holy crap, they've put a bit of work in there. Really concerning me for this last wave. Because we know how Gamma and Beta jumped up a notch. Yeah, the health on these Ocedons is a bit concerning now. Oh, wow. And we're straight into the final wave this time. No time for recuperation. What's the alpha gonna be? It's a Rex. Okay. Here we go. This is gonna get hairy now. No more Ocedons, just the Rex it seems. But that Rex needs to go, and I'm guessing it's a big boy this time. Oof. Everyone is hurting. Bloody hell. The state of these manners, mate. Resource cache taking a bit of a lick there. No one at home to defend it. Ocedons are kind of split up. Need them to pull back. So we can group up. Get that Spartan formation. Oh my god. Oh, the state of this. And that cache is really hurting. Gotta keep that Rex at bay. Bloody hell. There's just no way you can focus, at least solo, focus on getting rid of the alpha and as well as protecting the cache. Really want to keep that mate boost because we're going to lose an Ascended in a minute back there. But there's one, it's 10, it's gone. Taking us down to 3 now. Oh my god, look at that. What an absolute cluster. Jeez. Still 41 enemies to take out. Luckily for us, there's no Dimorphs this time. Oh, that's a second Ascended gone. Really need to clear up. We've lost our mate. No, we've still got our mate boost. We might just whittle it down enough, but look at the state of that cache. It's all about that knockback now. Oh, that is tense. This is not easily done. Hopefully the loot's worth it this time. Gotta just keep that knockback going on now. Keep everything away from this thing, or we might just get it. But at the cost of 2 Ascendeds. That kind of sucks. Just about hanging in there, these last 2 Ascendeds. There it is. That is definitely tense. That's a tense one to keep on top of. Keeping that Rex at bay as best as we can. Oh, it's getting close though. Oh, it's getting closer. I don't know what happens. For some reason, our Ascended there is not doing anything. Oh, but it's got to the resource cache, and it's really hurting it. Oh my god, we got to keep that thing back at all costs. We might just have this Rex in the bag now, just in time. Look at that. Look at the health on the resource cache. That's a tense fight, dude. And knowing that Rex is the harder of the two, I guess we've had the harder variant. Jeez, the health on this thing. 200k. Level 300 Alpha Rex. No wonder. No wonder our Ascended's dropped. That's a tough cookie. With some cheeky experience to give us for that too. And just about beat. But at the cost of 2 Ascendeds, that kind of sucks. Oh, lucky for us, it's a Rhino. And there it is. Doable, if obviously you got more than one person. Definitely achievable. Everyone riding Ascendeds there. Well, whatever it is has weighed me down this time. And we got... oh, another Mastercraft Cursed Metal Hatchet BP. Hello there. Max Cursed Fabricated Sniper Rifle. That's a nice piece of loot to get through this. Because obviously with Cursed, you know, that durability. It's an everlasting sniper. Still lesser traits. Still lesser traits, which is surprising. I thought we'd get better than lesser by this point. And actually some higher durability equipment as well. Hatchet and pick. And that seems to be our lot. So, let's do a few of these and we'll share all the loot you can get. So, having done half a dozen now of each, I can confirm the loot's more worth it than it ever was before. But of course, it's all random on what you're going to get. But what are you going to get? Well, first up, Gamma, as well as a bunch of empty cryopods for you to use. You're going to find some half-decent mats, some half-decent BPs. We've got a 141 shotgun BP there, a 149 long neck, some cursed BPs as well. One for a hatchet, one for a chainsaw, which is very nice to see, as well as a normal chainsaw BP there. Plenty of bullets, paste, pre-made chainsaw, fabricated sniper. We actually got some better than lesser traits. We can get greater traits in Gamma, it turns out. That's the case. It's just a complete random chance on what you're going to get there. We got a bit of riot armor, plenty of ammo, and plenty of mats. So there's definitely a chance of getting some actual decent stuff now, but it's really far and few in between as it seems. So it's going to be up to you if you want to continue grinding them and possibly getting something like that. Very nice loot there. But it gets better with beta again. Plenty of cryopods once again, and with this one we get see some better gear. With this we can now see some actual cursed riot armor as well as BPs for the fabricated crossbow. We can see hatchet, sniper, compound bow, and then moving into more pre-made stuff we can see some arctic armor to win there, some assault rifles, obviously plenty more mats. We got some chainsaws, we got some cursed chainsaws, sniper rifle, flamethrower, metal hatchet, and riot gauntlets, with certainly more traits obtained this time with beta. But kind of interesting that we've got the same amount of greater with these beta runs. Moving into plenty more ammo, pre-made shotty, and more mats. But alpha, it does look like it's worth the grind, because hello there, cursed tech armor BPs right there. Look at that self-made, self-healing, durable tech armor BPs that are, well, quite costly to make. Look at that red element you're going to need, but definitely worth the grind for if you've got the preparation to complete one of those, as well as a bunch of different cursed BPs, assault rifle, metal hatchets. We can see a harpoon, metal pick. I imagine that one's pretty nice to see. Some more tech BPs, as well as hazard, chainsaw, fabricated pistol, and fur hat. Then scrolling down, we got plenty more ammo to see. Some, well, only one piece of arctic armor here this time, which is kind of interesting. Onto a chainsaw, some very nice cursed pre-made items here, a max shotty, max sniper, and a riot foot with a nice cheeky 189 fabricated crossbow. With, very surprisingly, I guess RNG is RNG, actually less traits, greater traits, than we've seen in the previous two. In fact, less traits overall. But we can see with this one, a saddle, hello there, Mastercraft Malwyn saddle obtainable within doing alpha versions of these, as well as plenty more decent tools to unlock, shotties, riot gear, plenty of ammo, and mats once again. But of course, this right here, these two things, without question, do now make these worthwhile, worth your time to definitely get attained, get ready, get grinded for. And they're not easy feats, as you've seen. We're going to definitely need some preparation ourselves if we plan to do these legit unofficial. So good luck to you out there. I hope you get some nice cheeky cursed tech BPs yourself. Until the next one, my name's Raasclark. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, peace out.